Hi ladies, Michelle here. How are you guys doing tonight? Excitement Central, right? I mean rose gold shimmer. Are you kidding me? Of course I'm gonna buy it and buy tons of it. How about those colors? Yeah. Show me some hearts if you're loving it. Alrighty. So tonight, let me just tell you a little bit about me. My name is Michelle McLinden. I am able to invite, I'm able to invite way more people to this, but only 10. Facebook, you tricked me. Hey, Tara. Hey, Shay. I got all excited because I thought I was going to be able to invite more people than I usually can. And I'm like, is this the trick? Do I have to go live on someone else's page to be able to invite more people? Isn't that cute? It's my Agnes and Dora. Okay, so I'm Michelle McLinden. And Shay knows me as the ultimate mix master. That's me. Anyways, we're doing a flash training on LipSense. We all know about LipSense, I know. But yes, watch the replay, Shay. So basically, when Kirsty was asking for people to volunteer for training, I was going to do the balm because the balm is the balm. I used to be addicted to Vaseline. I could not put anything else on my lips or on my face. Literally addicted. Like every 15 minutes, I'd be pulling out, and I didn't have like one of those, cans of Vaseline. I had like the tube of Vaseline that's like this big, right? And I had it everywhere. I had it in my car, in my office, in my room, on the nightstand, literally everywhere. So, my upline, Bree, hey Chelsea, turned me on to LipSense, and I got my first tube, which quickly turned into like 15 tubes. And then my husband was like, wait a minute, hold up, lady. You need to slow your roll. And so then I joined. I joined for the discount. And now I'm like a selling machine. So yes, we're going to talk about LipSense, but more importantly, hey Lisa, more importantly, I'm going to show y'all how to be a mix master up in here. Okay? So I was trying to get my video up so I could see, because I'm going to rearrange my camera so that it points at the table. So bear with me, and then I'm going to give you some facts. I'm going to lay some facts on you, all right? So I'm going to move it so you guys can see what's happening. First, I will tell you, before I do anything with LipSense, I use our Oops Remover to, sorry, this is so unattractive. I had to get a sizer for my ring until I can get it in and get it sized, because my husband just bought it for me, and I don't want to part with it, and I'm kind of weird about sending it off to the jeweler. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I'm paranoid. So before I do anything, I use the Oops Remover to prime my lips, to clean them, okay? So if any of you ladies are doing this with me, now's the time to prime. And what this does is it gives me the ring. You want to see it? Oh my God, you guys. This is for my 10-year wedding anniversary. Look at that. Ah, he did good. So anyways, I just rub my lips together. It kind of exfoliates them. And then I just wipe it with a warm washcloth or a baby wipe. Because, if you're a mom, you have like 20 packages of baby wipes throughout the house. I know, right, Lisa? I'm paranoid. But I think after you become a mom, even before you're a mom, I think all women are paranoid, right? Like we have that crazy, but did he go to Jared? We have that crazy, like, worst case scenario brain, right? That's me. All right. I have to remember flash training because I don't want to be bogging down all of this with all my info that means nothing to any of you guys, but it's fun. Okay, so wipe my lips. Now I'm going to show you guys how to premix. And while we're premixing, I'm going to give you some info on our favorite product. Well, I have a lot of favorite products. Silk, color correcting tinted moisturizer, climate control. I'm a heavy mister, sister. I'm a heavy mister. All right, I'm going to move it so that you guys can see the Mix Master at work. All right, here we go. Bear with me. Too much. Sorry, ladies. I feel like I'm tightening this incorrectly. There we go. Okay. That should be good. Please let it be good, 'cause I don't want to mess this up. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Okay. Now, let me pull it back one. Sorry. I had this like perfect. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Okay, so tonight we're going to do a mixture of 3 colors. And let me just lay some knowledge on you here. So LipSense is a liquid lip color. It has a wide variety of shades that we all know because we all have all of them, correct? They come in a frost, a matte, or a shimmer. Let's see here. There are things called micas, which it's an earth mineral used to give products sparkle and shine. So micas are within the formula for the shimmers and the frosts. And what they say is usually any shade that has a mica is going to flake off sooner than, let's say, like a matte, because it does have those minerals in it. But the big thing about it is, and what the product knowledge guide says, is that you can use the colors alone, or you can combine them. Okay, my life is about combining, ladies. So I'm going to get right at it, and I'm going to show you all my stuff that I have here. So I have the palette, and then I buy these from the back end. The palette can also be bought on the back end. I like these ones the most. I've bought the ones on Amazon, but this mixture this wand is my favorite. I think the applicator end is much better quality, and also I like the way it can't go all the way into the tube. You know what I mean? So, okay, so we're going to pre-mix 3 colors. So what I do is I like to take the colors and put them on the palette and separately, and then I will mix them as I go, because I want to see what the color is going to look like, right? Okay, and usually when I say like 3 parts this, 1 part this, I count by the dabs that I put on the page. And also, if I decide not to pre-mix a color in, I will, or less of the color that's on the palette, then I'll account for that. So even though I'm putting 2 parts cocoa, I may not use the whole 2 parts of cocoa. Does that make sense? Which, by the way, cocoa is my most favorite color to mix with. It makes everything super sparkly, and it's gorgeous. So tonight we're going to do raspberry, Bee Ruby, and cocoa. So usually I like to mix per layer, but I've noticed that when you do per layer, it dries out really quickly. Okay, so here's my mix, which is super pretty. I'll probably put a little more cocoa in because I want that really sparkly color. Okay. Then, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chat with you guys. I'm going to pull this back up while I apply. That's pretty much it for the pre-mixing part, which is totally easy and awesome. Do you have a lot of waste though? No, I will use everything on this page. Okay. So I'm going to go through with my first layer, and it's going to be hard to talk, but let me tell you what the layering of the LipSense does. So the first layer is going to break down the fastest from your saliva, right? So it's based off of your like pH level. So every color looks different on everyone based on the pH levels of the individual, okay? So, and the color tones, or the skin tones. So, when a client says, my LipSense is really flaking, the first thing I ask them is, how much water have you drank today? Because 9 times out of 10, it's because they're dehydrated. And here's the thing, ladies. Everybody lies about how much water they drink. Everyone. Somebody will ask me, oh, are you dehydrated? No, I drink a lot of water. I don't know what the thing is about it, but there's like this dreaded thing about being honest about how much water you're drinking, right? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. So the first level is going to be broken down by your saliva. Yes, I'm going to talk like this until my stuff dries. I'm going to mix a little bit more. I used all of that. But also when you're pre-mixing, you want to keep your area that you're mixing in really small. Okay, so you don't want to like mix it across the whole entire page. You want to keep it in a tight circle so that you don't waste a bunch of product, okay? Hey, Amy. And by doing the layers different for each mixture, you can make adjustments. So right now it's kind of looking like Bee Ruby, right? So if I wanted to make it a little more bright, I'm going to just skip the Bee Ruby this time and go straight for the raspberry and put in the cocoa. Okay, raspberry and cocoa now. So the second layer, first layer is going to protect from your saliva, or is going to break down from your saliva. Second layer from the bottom is away from the skin's pH. So it's going to kind of protect the first layer protects your second layer, right? From the pH. The top layer protects the second layer from the environment. So the middle layer is where it's at. So the first layer is going to break down from saliva. Top layer, third layer, is going to break down from the environment and the foods that you eat and the movements of your mouth. So it is extremely important to tell your clients that they have to put 3 layers on. And I've seen people who only do 2 layers. Okay, if you don't have icicle, you need to do a 3rd layer. You just have to. That's the way the product was made. I mean, you don't have to, but it may break down more quickly on you. Okay? So the third layer breaks down just like the first layer. The second layer is sandwiched between the first and the second layer. Or first and third layer. Jeez, you guys. We talked about the micas, and we talked about how the product with the micas, which would be a shimmer or a frost, are going to break down more quickly because they have that mineral, that earth mineral. If you use icicle as your third layer, does it lighten the color underneath? So icicle doesn't lighten the color. I have icicle and I don't use it because I can't purchase it. But what I used to use icicle for is if I did a first layer and I loved the way that first layer looked, I would put 2 layers of icicle over it. Or I would do like an icicle, if I wanted a lighter layer, icicle, then my color, then my icicle. Or color, icicle. Let me make sure this, I'm a freak about drying my LipSense, you guys. Gotta be dry, right? Okay, so key ingredients and benefits, right? LipSense is long-lasting lip color and is made of a combination of ingredients. A lot of these ingredients I'm not even going to try to pronounce, okay? The alcohol. It's used as a delivery system for the technology, creates a germ and bacteria-free environment. You'll hear a lot of people say that their lips burn, but that's just the alcohol evaporating, okay? Why would anybody want to put a product on their lips that's going to last 14 to 16 hours, my stuff lasts 16 hours, and not kill the germs that are underneath? Okay, I'm gonna feel the burn for that. I'm gonna feel the burn to kill the germs. All right. Tree peony is a natural calming flower herb. St. John's wort is a natural herb used to elevate mood and treat depression. Did you guys know that? Isn't that crazy? Linden flower extract, a natural flower extract rich in flavonoids and a powerful antioxidant. Okay. Not going to even try that, but it's an extract. It's a fragrant plant extract that contains terpenes shown to have medical properties to soothe skin. And then titanium dioxide, an inert earth mineral used as a thickening ingredient in sunscreen and cosmetics. Sunscreen, you guys. It protects the skin from UVA and UVB radiation, is considered to have no risks of skin irritation. Okay, so listen. I'm telling you that LipSense cured my need for Vaseline. And this is before I even had any balm. Balm. What do you say? Balm? Seriously, you guys, I was addicted. I was addicted to Vaseline. I don't even know how that's possible. But it happened, and it happened to me. And I would apply it, no joke, every 15 minutes. So I started using LipSense, and I started using it exclusively. I was like done with any other products, which I didn't use a whole lot of products because they irritated my lips. So I started using LipSense, and I went through the exfoliation phase, if that's what you call it. I just feel like, I always tell people, I was putting Vaseline on my lips for years and years and years. So you're going to have that wax buildup. You're going to have that buildup of treating your lips inappropriately for the last 20 years, right? So it's much like a diet. It's much like a lifestyle change. When you change something in your diet or lifestyle, it's not an instant change, right? You got to give it a little bit of time. You got to give it some time, let it do its magic. I think I was in it 4 weeks. And as soon as I got done with what felt dry to me, and I kind of panicked and I was like, is this the right move? Okay, then my lips were as soft as they have ever been in my entire life. Okay, and that was just LipSense. I would use Glossy Gloss at night, and I would use LipSense every single day. So I have lived the testimony of LipSense. I went from Vaseline every 15 minutes for the last 20 years. I mean, I would wake up in the middle of the night in my sleep and put Vaseline on. So that tells you how bad it was. So I started with LipSense. I used Glossy Gloss as my balm until I could get it. Now I have the balm. And I use the volumizer, which is amazing. I use that at night and in the morning. But LipSense is an amazing product. You can cure any lip ailments that you have by being a consistent and exclusive user of LipSense. And you guys should use that to your benefit with your clients. I get excited about it when somebody tells me that they have lip problems. Is that bad? I'm like, oh, you got lip problems? Let me help you. Let me help you out, girl. But seriously, LipSense saved my lips. Senegence saved my face. I'm glad I'm not the only one who makes that sucking. Oh gosh, the dreaded LipSense. That is like the worst. I hate it. That's the only reason I don't like to go on and do lives is because of that. I'm like, is there a way that I could get rid of that? But there's just not. You know what's going on. So yes, so don't be afraid of the pre-mixing, ladies. LOL, me too. Lip problems. Where, girl? Let me help. I'm serious. Like I'm all over that. I'm like a freak when it comes to lip problems. I'm like, let me help you out, sister. So, yes, just remember the 3 layers. Okay. Remember that your shimmers and your frosts have the micas in it, so they're not going to last as long. But if you're pre-mixing with a matte and you have more matte, your micas that get mixed in are going to last a little bit longer because they're kind of diluted. Last thing about LipSense, gloss, gloss, gloss. Be a gloss boss, okay? You have to gloss. Gloss before you eat, gloss after you eat. It is a protectant for your color. So if you know you're going to be doing a lot of talking or a lot of moving or eating, you're going to want to put some gloss on, okay? What do I say to people who don't wear lipsticks? I say, you need some color in your life, sister, and your husband will thank me. That's a hard one because I didn't wear lipstick. I wanted to badly, but the people who don't want to wear lipstick, you know, it's a hard sale, but I will tell you that I've had I've had several girls who have said that they're not a lipstick girl, and I can relate, and I'm not making stuff up, and it might appear that I might be fibbing because I look fabulous in LipSense, but I'm telling you, I did not wear a whole lot of lipstick because my lips would get irritated. And so I was in this routine that lipstick just wasn't for me. It was one of those things. So when someone says, yeah, I don't really wear lipstick, I'm like, oh, I didn't either. And I'm not lying. I'm saying I didn't either. I couldn't wear it. I physically could not wear it. So you just have to fight. You know, if you come across a hurdle, you've got to practice like ways to overcome those hurdles. But I can help you, girl. I got a lot of hurdle jumping in my past. Is that what you call it? Jumping hurdles? I don't know. I tried physically really jumping hurdles at one point in my life, and it was not good. I'm talking about the not the actual hurdle jumping, okay, people? You get what I'm saying? Because I ain't about jumping over hurdles. I didn't wear it before because my lips are very craggly from being picked. Let me see. From being picked, and lipstick highlighted that. LipSense, though, covers up and fixes it. Yes. Yes, girl. Or regular. I always felt cakey and thick. Yes, I agree. All right, ladies. If you have any other questions, please comment. And thanks for joining me. If you need any help with pre-mixing or layering, I'm the ultimate mix master, Michelle. So make sure you hit me up. All right, ladies. Well, thank you so much for joining. And Kirsty, thank you so much for asking me to do this. And you ladies have a good night. Stay bright.